University of the Bahamas. It is so good to see all of you. I am Marcella Elliotte-Ferguson, and I serve as the Vice President of Enrollment, Management, and Athletics. And so, you've heard from a few of the Vice Presidents, and each of us has a different but important message for you. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the business side that is going to be important for you to know to get through successfully not only this first few days, but for the remainder of your time here at UB. And so, being in charge of enrollment management and athletics, one of the first areas that you would have encountered would have been the Office of Recruitment and Admissions. And so the Office of Recruitment and Admission is pleased to know that we have accepted over 687 students to date for this semester. That's one of our records, and so we say thank you so much. Thank you for being part of the UB Lingo Nation. It is a wonderful place to work, it is a wonderful place to study, and definitely it is a wonderful place to grow. And I joined with Dr. Oriaki. I was a student here at UB, COB, in the older days, and so I know what it is to sit where you sit. I know how it is to come out of high school, perhaps and be a little timid about not knowing where to go, trying to navigate the freedoms of the tertiary education. But, as was stated before by my colleagues, you will do this, and we are here to support you. The other department that you are going to encounter very soon is going to be the Registrar's Office. You may not have to encounter that office face-to-face. You may encounter it online, but the Registrar's Office is responsible for ensuring that you are registered appropriately for the courses that your advisor is recommending. Okay? And note I tacked that on there. Please don't just register for whatever you want. Register for the courses that your advisor has advised you to register. Now, a little bit about that. Sometimes students go online, because we have done a whole lot with the online processes. So they go online and they click and they secure their courses. That's reserving your courses. As the registrar says, that's like putting it in the cart. You know, when you're shopping on Amazon, that's like putting those courses in the cart. Are they yours yet? Not until you pay. Okay, so please know, remember I'm talking about the business side of things. So you may click on that math class and that counseling that Dr. Oriaki spoke about, that first year seminar, you click, you got that one, and then you may click and do, okay, I think I want to do Spanish, and you click and you got Spanish, and you have a list of courses and you have formed your schedule. They are still in the cart. And so, in order for you to be completely registered, you have to pay. So not one of the nicest things in life sometimes. But the good news is that we have financial aid to assist you. That will help pay for you. Okay, so that's the other department that I'm going to speak about very briefly. We are blessed to have many donors who are willing to pay for your education, even though they do not know you, and in most cases they have not met you, but they are willing to invest in you. That's something we ought to be grateful for. The largest donor is the government of the Bahamas. And so the Bahamas Government Tertiary Grant is available to most of our students who meet certain criteria. And I know later on you're going to hear from financial aid that will spell out all of the requirements that you would need to be eligible. But please take advantage of that. If you are able to get the tertiary grant, you may also be able to get another award. Sometimes students think, well, I got the grant, so I'm done. No, please look at the private awards. There are many donors who are willing to give $500 maybe to help with some books, you know, $600 to help with a laptop or something. So the big chunk of it, yes, is the grant, but there are other little ones that can come in really handy, okay? And so financial aid will assist you with those. There's also work study. You have an opportunity to work on campus and get paid, as we say, cash, and get paid for that work. Of course, the cash is important, but gaining the experience of working in a professional environment, generally tied to your courses, would be an excellent benefit as well. So please, financial aid is going to be very important for you. Now, in the event, and I'm going to slide over a little and speak on another area, in the event that you didn't get the award or the award is not sufficient to cover the total bill, then yes, you have to be responsible for paying that. And that can be handled at the cashier's office. That can be handled through a payment plan. But again, you will get all that information shortly as we move today. Thirdly, if any of you are skilled in athletics, and that's not me, but some of you may be skilled in athletics, our athletics program is strong and growing. And so we encourage any of you who feel you have such skills, such acumen, to visit the athletics department and let them know that I'm here and I can do this and I want to try out for that, because there are many opportunities to travel, for meal plans, so many other advantages, health plans that our student athletes get to take advantage of. So, as I get prepared to close, I'm going to remind you there's a business side of education. And it might feel a little different because in high school, your parents probably went to pay the school fee and you just appeared at classes. Here, the responsibility is now on you to go through that business side so that when classes start, you are ready to walk into class knowing that you got your courses, you got your scholarships, everything is paid for or almost paid for, and so now you are ready to begin the academic side of it. But as was stated, we are here to help. So if you have a question, if you get stuck, if you're not sure what you're eligible for, if you're not sure what comes next, please reach out. We are willing, able, and anxious, actually, to assist you. So I will add by saying one last thing. Please read your UB email. I say that softly, I say it a little more strongly. Please read your UB email. There are 687 that have been accepted to date for this semester, but we have over 4,800 students. So imagine if we want to say, oh, we're changing the time for whatever. How do you think we're going to make sure that everybody gets that message? The UB email. Please read your UB email. I know probably every day is a bit much, but try to read it at least twice or 3 times per week. So, with all that being said, we are here to help. Don't forget the business side of this. Enjoy your academic side. Enjoy your fun side, as the president said. Make it fun. Make it wonderful. Have a wonderful experience. So, UB, thank you, and welcome to the University of the Bahamas.